Police might deploy a lie detector as Chindima Ojukwu denies killing Super TV CEO Michael Usifo Ataga. Anyway, stay tuned guys for the real gist. One love. Hello my beautiful people, wetin dey shele, wetin dey sup? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching me from. This story don't begin dey change like woman rapper, you know those men where they change women. This story don't dey change person, you know. This is really crazy, it's crazy, you know. A lie detector might be deployed by the Lagos State Police Command after 21-year-old Chindima Ojukwu denied killing Super TV CEO Usifo Ataga days after admitting to the crime several times on camera. This is crazy. Actually, I remember telling one of my colleagues that the Nigerian police are not handling this case professionally, because for Western world, right, before you take statement from any suspect, you go read them their third amendment rights. Okay, I don't know why they call them for Bongo, but I know over here that's what they call it. If I'm not mistaken, someone should please correct me for the comment section. You go read them, say, do you really want to give this? You know, whatever you say will be used against you in the court of law, kind of thing. You know, detective supposed to tell them that thing. Then they will present lawyer to that person, and then the person go either sign, say he no need lawyer, he or she no need lawyer, they won't confess to the crime, then they go talk on for tape and everything. But for this case, I think she was just granting interview, talking blah blah blah. In cases like this, a good lawyer, even a whack lawyer, fit defend that part, and they will dismiss the testimony in the confession for federal courts. Obviously that's how it works, because she was not represented, she didn't have a lawyer. So I'm not saying she's innocent, you know, it's just crazy that she keeps denying it, because obviously she was the last person seen with him, so she's guilty. Anyways, no, not that they talk innocent until proven guilty. So it's really crazy. Recall that in a trending video interview with crime fighters, the University of Lagos student claimed that she had nothing to do with the murder, but only found Ataga's corpse after returning to the service apartment where them both are lodged at Lekki, Lagos State. Chindima Ojukwu said, quote, "Before I was leaving, he stood and locked the door, but when I got in, I was knocking, and when there was no answer, I opened the door. Was already opened, okay, as it wasn't locked. The duvet and pillow were on the floor. The couch was facing the door, and the bed was stained with blood already. The floor where it was filled with blood, and then music and TV were on. The room was already disarranged like someone broken. Then I saw him on the floor." Now we're teaching him how to talk for this new interview. "I didn't know what to do, so I took my things with his things and left. I was afraid. I didn't know if I had raised the alarm, they would have arrested me for doing it, because I and him were just the only people in the room. I just left. I was packing my things to leave. Then I noticed that my clothes were stained. So I changed to another, and I took the bag that contained his ID and document like bank statements. So I just packed them and put them into the nylon and left. I just did it. It is not like I had something to do with his death. I never had anything to do with his death." Now Chindima, they talk this one. It's really crazy, because after confessing, like I said before, you know, then you can't change statement. So it's really crazy. Probably now she's gotten a lawyer, and the lawyer don't advise her to come up with this theory, so it will be able to stand on the case. Because when you accept or when you admit to a crime or murder case, so now two things, you know, either you go for first or second degree, or probably self-defense, which is that one they carry manslaughter. That's how it goes. Okay, so for this case now, she's not first of all, I thought she was going to claim insanity, which she didn't claim, but now she's claiming that she's innocent. So obviously a case like this, now lie detector, now the police won't bring out now, though lie detector, they're not the acceptance for some courthouse, but at least it go shows the deceitfulness of that person. It go shows that the person is not telling the truth. At least the media go be able to look more or dig more. The investigators go begin work well for the case. Okay. A senior police officer who reacted to Chindima Ojukwu's news story told Punch that a lie detector could be deployed to test if her latest claim was true or not. The officer said, "It appears that her lawyers or relatives are teaching her, but this is different from our investigation. This is fake angle, and she cannot dismiss convincing evidence that is already available and recorded, which she herself demonstrated." So this means she is a two-faced person. She tells lies, and when the investigation gets to a top level, they will use a lie detector to know whether she's telling the truth or not. And inside the lie detector, so I don't know how it works in Nigeria, you can't really force people to take a lie detector test. So it depends on her and the lawyer. The lawyer might say no, so I really don't really, let's just hope that justice is done. And so it says the police chief also recalled that how she was recorded the night she was arrested at the state CID, Odomusu, said that it is the trait of an active criminal. She was here, we recorded her. The night she was arrested, we recorded her at the state CID. Even the lady that rented the place to her, we recorded her, and we have all that. If she's not changing her story, investigation will prove all that. Yes, of course, investigation will prove it. That's what we really want. That's the job of the police. They should really dig. There's something they call DNA. So the weapon, definitely there will be fingerprints on the weapon, the blood, like blood stains and everything. The room, obviously, she did the room. She not feel, even though they get fingerprint for the room, obviously she was in the room. That one not feel hold her accountably, but there are some parts in his body where they go touch and they go see, first of all, the murder weapon where she take kill him, obviously needs to be recovered, because sometimes without a murder weapon it's difficult. But for me, is she guilty? Like, I believe she's guilty, guys, because her story keeps changing, which means she's a hardened criminal. But we can't really push that, because not be waiting with the talk, not be that they receive for court. When you reach court time, court not the judge based on emotions, based on this is what happened. Court the judge based on evidence. So sometimes the court and the judge or the juries, they might not say you are guilty, but they will not give you a guilty sentence because there's no evidence to prove that thing happened, or you were there, or you're the one. So let's hope the police go really carry out this investigation well, do their job, do them thoroughly, not this half investigation where they do and stuff like that, because with a good lawyer she might end up walking free. So that's what it is, guys. So Moku just hope say this whole thing come out well. Okay, fine, she's claiming that she's innocent. If she's innocent, so be it. If she's not, the police should prove it. You understand? Because now she's changing her story, and if police won't rely on what she confessed earlier on, like I said, it could be dismissed. And sometimes, oh God, Nigeria, that country is just somehow. Do your investigation right, take it to a federal court, present your case, do what you gotta do, and bring her to book if she's guilty. Not be all this, she did that, because Chindima is just, to me personally, I'm not judging her, but I feel like she's guilty. So if you're new here, guys, consider subscribing, and see you in my next video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. One love.